In Spanish, we're Harlistas. In English, we're Holly Riders. Bikers are at one with nature. We ride in the heat, we ride in the cold, we ride in the rain, we ride in hail, and beat the hell out of them.
Go. Yeah. Is Lama in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine.
What up, brother?
DJ Rala, Lama de Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, Lama. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. Lama worldwide. Lama worldwide. Let's go. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. Lama. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start in Humble Park, Chicago. 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. Lama International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen. They said it couldn't be done. 40 years later, we're still proving y'all wrong. Latino, Lama. We gather around Taino and company, the talk's profound. Lama Stations where the vibes ignite. Every Monday at 7, let's take flight. Let's get this party started.
Say that again.
Taino and company.
Hey, hello, Lama Nation.
Starry skies as the evening glows. Dancing and laughing, feel the energy rise. At Lama Station, we reach for the skies.
The Latin American Motorcycle Association was founded in 1977 in Chicago's Humboldt Park neighborhood. Since its inception, Lama was intended to be a moto-touring club with truly democratic ideas. In 1995, a chapter was formed in Miami, Florida, and in 1996 Lama became a national association when the first national president was elected. In 1999, Lama became an international association when chapters were formed in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Cuba. Today, the number of chapters has grown to over 200 worldwide, spanning the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Australia. Lama is a club without borders. We have evolved into an international humanist association. We accept working people from all walks of life, regardless of nationality, race, color, religion, social class, gender, age, a brand of motorcycle, etc. We believe that it is more important to recognize and identify ourselves as human rather than Latin, Asian, Black, or white. Lama is a club of the 21st century and continues to be a work in progress. Our forward progress evolves from the many contributions and the flow of rich ideas of our members, both current and new, from near and far-off lands. It is because of our philosophy, Lama has become one of the most respected clubs in the world. As a Lama member, there are doors open to you in every city where we have chapters. You will have the opportunity to visit those chapters, including those in other nations, on our annual national and international runs. Lama is also recognized as one of the world's most active long-distance riding clubs. 40+ years and counting. Our women, Damas de Lama, ride their own and accompany us on our travels, riding extreme distances over long hours on good and bad roads, on hot and cold days, rain or shine. This is a test of endurance that most bikers find way too far and too challenging. We are Lama. Welcome to the best motorcycle association in the world, the Latin American Motorcycle Association.
Boom! Welcome, everybody. Another Monday
Oh, happy Monday, everyone.
And special guest from the Northeast.
I gotta sneak away.
Wait, what are they? The beast from the Northeast, the Northeast Regional MTO, our good friend and new to Lama Station, Crash. What's going on, sis?
She loves being on Lama Station. She
Lama,
loves the publicity.
From Lama
I
Buffalo.
love running away from you when you have to every single event.
Happy Monday, everyone.
The house. So our friend from Lama Buffalo here, representing not only our beautiful family over there in Buffalo, but also, of course, our MTO, our motor touring officer from the Northeast region. And I'm going to tell you, listen, I'm going to take a second and forget that I am Taino from Lama Station, and I'm going to be Taino, your national MTO. Thank you for all the hard work you did during this last COR cut. Listen, I had to work very, very, very little to validate those CORs because she did all the back burner deals back there. Yep. Espérate, la matraca. Right. She really worked her tail off over there, working with the MTOs, helping them make sure those cores were corrected. So for that, I thank you, Crash, and everything you do. I talk about you all the time. Trust me, that's Albi. When it comes to motor
We'll talk later, Crash.
Yeah, and listen, and I know we have regions, but you have actually not only that, and I got to give credit where credit's due, and I'm going to take the stage to do that. She's actually crossed regions to help other people, not because those other MTOs down there are not capable or in other regions. It's just that she has the time and the ability to help. Sometimes the other MTOs are either too busy or schedule, work related, don't allow, and she jumps up and helps them. And for that, we thank you, because that's what it's all about. Let's not let that imaginary line we drew between states, stop us from helping each other when we need to. So thanks for that. And obviously, there's a reason we have her here today. We're going to do our whole intro and our welcomes and all of that in our chat. But we're going to talk about the Northeast Regional Fundraiser, is my understanding.
Yes.
With the Northeast Regional Board.
We're missing 75% of them right now.
Right.
They got invited. Hopefully they got them to start, because I know the last time we had them here, our show was starting at 8 p.m. I just hope that they're not.
I just think Frankie's a little bit scared of you, Taino.
You know why, right? Because his Cowboys didn't make it.
Your Lions didn't either. And
hey, it's still my show.
We got close.
You know that this is the Super Bowl I wanted. I wanted Lions Bills. Yes, that is the Super Bowl I wanted. And at that point, I wouldn't have cared who won, because I root for mine, but I think the Bills and the Lions deserved it. But
it wouldn't have been as painfully boring. The one highlight was watching, Mahomes get creamed repeatedly. It was a very small highlight.
Listen, you know what the best part was about the whole Super Bowl? It was that car on stage during the Kendrick Lamar show. But the show was crap, but the car was beautiful.
One of our girls said that next year, instead of doing squares for the touchdowns, we should do squares of how many times he gets sacked.
I don't know. I think
better not be there next year is all I know.
His morale got whooped pretty bad yesterday. Hey, if you're an Eagles fan, and I know we got quite a few because I saw him on the general chat. If you're an Eagles fan, congratulations on the Super Bowl. If you follow sports, now writing season for us in the North. Let's go. We only got a few weeks to go. The doggone groundhog saw his shadow, so he said, "Hey, that makes no sense." Let's think about that for a second. If he sees a shadow, listen, if he sees a shadow,
the sun is out.
6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, because he's scared by it, and that's why he goes away for another 6 weeks.
Right.
That's the thing.
But it doesn't make sense, because if he sees it, it's because the sun is out.
If he sees it, listen, if he sees a shadow, we got 6 more weeks of winter. All right. But if he don't see it, spring comes in 6 weeks.
Yeah, no.
It's the same damn thing. So people just want to go look at a big rat come out of a hole every year. Hey. That's something with the Pennsylvania people. I don't know what's wrong with
to each his own, right? To each his own. Hey, I'm from Jersey.
Hey, you're from PA, baby. Don't. What does that patch say behind your back? What does it say? Poconos what?
No, the patch says Poconos, but I'm from Jersey. My chapter from the Poconos.
Okay. Welcome everybody to another Monday, February 10th. Can you believe it's February already? Almost mid-February already. It's incredible how the year's already gone. We already have a few events under our belt. A few emails came out this weekend from our national secretary, letting you know of the upcoming events. We'll be talking about some of those. And one of those events is this one we're talking about. It's a Northeast Regional fundraiser. And of course, as you guys know, guys, the regionals were put into play very early last year, were put into play, and they made miracles. They made it happen. They made rallies happen in all 4 regions, and starting with Big Goose Egg, no money. And these fundraisers were part of how they were able to find funds to put deposits down and to, get what they needed. So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But before we get started, let's go ahead and see who give a couple of shout outs to. Albie, you got it? Okay, here we go. First message of the night, my sister Kelly, all the way from Northwest Indiana, always here, always faithful. Thank you. Blue from the Poconos, my sister Hillary, we love you. Thanks for being here. Look who's here. Yo, girl. Listen. Listen, she called me a hater yesterday.
Oh, evil twin. So
because all I said was, I hope both teams lose. That's all I said. That's all I said. And she was like, why you gotta be a hater? I'm hater proof, baby. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, man.
And she's a Jets fan too. She's just bandwagoning her husband's team.
She was mad.
Let's ask the real question here. Gail, did you watch the game?
Yes, she did. Good evening, peoples. That's what I said. I'm from Davenport with Lama Orlando. That's what's up, man. Lama Orlando, like us, I'm listening. Hey, Miss Kai, how you doing? Listening tonight, eye surgery. Ooh, I hope you get well quick. And you know what? If you're gonna have any kind of surgery, have it this time of the year. For us bikers, at least of us in the north, we want to have it this time of the year because you don't feel bad about not being able to ride.
Don't worry. The only thing you're missing is me and Crash. Taino still looks the same.
Listen, Linda. Listen. Oh no! Did you really let him in, bro?
Leave him there.
No, we're gonna bring him in. No, but jokes aside, I am actually panicking, and I since this is our show and it's just us 3 right here, we're gonna say, listen, I'm actually panicking because I had an injury way back in the days. Way back, I'm talking about 20 some years ago, where I laid my bike down pretty badly, broke my collarbone, broke my shoulder blade. Cracked some ribs, dislocated knee. I mean, it was a pretty nasty wreck 23 years ago. And I'm afraid that I'm getting right now this pain on my shoulder where I can't lift my arm past this. Right. And when I have my arm bent, I can do it. But if I stretch my arm, that's it right there. It starts hurting like sharp pain. So I got an appointment. I'm going to go get checked, and I'm hoping I don't need any kind of intervention. Because if I do, by the time I get through all this, it's gonna be early March, and it might throw off my spring and possibly
you won't make it because my surgery was December 26th, and I'm still in the sling. And it's almost 2 months.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that it's maybe a pinched nerve or something. Maybe I slept the wrong way. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's been bad for about a month. If it would have been just sleeping the wrong way, then it would have probably been gone by now. So. But I pray
physical therapy, and if you need surgery, you can push it.
I pray that it's not something coming back to bite me from many years ago. When you get to your 40s, them old aches and pains start popping up, and you hurt yourself sleeping. Stop, because I know I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one that woke up, went to bed fine, and wake up limping. All right, I ain't the only one.
He heard himself sleeping, Nicole. You already said he heard himself sleeping.
Hey, man. Hey, in my dream, I was fighting like 10 dudes, okay? And I woke up with a pinched nerve. Hello from Lama North, says my sister Deborah. What's going on? Roy Ramos. Bam, bam. Good evening. Oh, look who's here. My boy Dennis Glick. Orlando. Eso es. And I just saw him put a picture.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I saw him put a picture of a patch. He put a 20,000 mile patch. And he actually deserves a 30,000 mile patch, which, by the way, it is now an official Lama patch. You can get up to 30,000. So you get the 10, 15, 20, and 30,000. But unfortunately, the 30,000s weren't available just yet. So he was happy with his 20 until the 30s come out. So he really put a lot of seat time there. Congratulations, sir. Hillary letting our sister Kai know have a speedy recovery. Let me see who do I got. Lama Houston in the house. What's going on? Neftali from Lama Naples. You ready, Abby?
So ready? We can't go to Naples, but Naples came to us.
So we want to say thank you to Lama Naples for the amazing gift. And listen, if you want your shirt to be displayed on our show, y'all know what to do. Just
right. I
will gladly wear your shirt.
I heard Buffalo's coming up.
Just to promote. Just saying, I will gladly wear your shirt.
Have a Buffalo shirt?
No, I do actually. I'm a 2X.
Sure you did.
I'm a big boy. All right, you know what? He's dying, guys. He is dying. We'll come back to some of these messages. Look what we got here. Oh no, it's about to go down. All right, listen, people. Let me tell y'all something.
Just keep his mic on mute, please.
I'm gonna keep his mic on mute because
I just came to get the party started. I heard you were going to be here, and I said maybe I can bring some color to the show by adding some colorful phrases.
I almost didn't make it. I lit colorful phrases.
No,
I almost did. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it on time. I was out of town doing, my work took me out of town, and by the time I got out, I was worried that traffic wasn't going to let me make it. But yeah, we made it. We made it on time. Let me go through a couple more of these, and then we'll get right into business. Lama Manassas in the house. My boy Lowell saying hello. Lama Houston again. Look. Hey, Crash. Alex Manassas en la casa. Jose Luis, saludos, familia Lama. What about those Eagles? Okay, yeah, we get it. Okay, that's it.
Yeah. We
don't need that negativity on this show. I'll tell you that, man.
Hey, all I know is, look, it's baseball season.
Is it? Has it started yet?
It's writing season, baby. Froze. Listen, it never ended. It's just that it got cold for some of us. Well, Hillary does have a point. She said, "Is this the MTO show?"
Oh, we got someone in.
Yep. We'll bring her in here in just a second. Naples, look who's here. Dennis in the house. Thank you, Dennis. Thanks for the gift, my brother. I told you I was gonna. Unfortunately, because we have these green screens, they look kind of. You can't really. So I'm gonna. I was talking to my wife and I said, "Listen, I know I got a green screen back here. I think I'm gonna grab because I have everything that you guys have ever sent me for the show, flags and patches and pictures and if you remember the old studio,
the shirt too?
Huh? If you remember my old studio, let me see if I can pull it up here, Albie. Let me see. I know I got it right here. This studio right here. All right. I actually have all of that here, but unfortunately, I'm in a whole different studio now, so I would have to paint my wall back to its neutral color and then hang everything. And I think I'm going to do that. And bring back the everything that you guys have given us. I actually got a couple of extra stuff, including, look what somebody gave me, Chancho. Wait.
What you got?
So if you guys remember in 2020, we did not have a rally, right? Due to COVID. And I don't know how many of you guys have or remember the COVID patch, right?
Okay.
So somebody framed it for me and, said, "Hey, man, I want you to put this on your studio." Right. But unfortunately, because I'm using green screen right now, but I think I'm going to get rid of the green screen and we're going to have some fun. So Naples is in the house. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for the shirt.
Buenas noches. Gail says, "Where's my press?" I don't know. Why don't you give him a call? Yeah. Costa Rica saying hello de Barranquilla. Saludos. Hey. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, there we go.
I'm catching up on comments here on two different screens, okay?
Look, Hillary says the same thing. Says, "Baby, baseball season is coming." Look who's here. Andrew, you know who this is.
I know, that's my mini diva.
Mini Diva, a.k.a. our amazing youth reporter from Lama Poconos. Hey.
Who actually made it to the honors. Well, she made it to the honors list, no?
Honor Society. She's doing some good things in school, so keep it up, young lady. That's what's up.
Keep it up. We love you. Keep it up. Lama Savannah, they're getting ready. You know who they're getting ready for, Chancho?
I know.
They're getting ready for the madness we're about to bring to Savannah.
And we're rolling deep.
We are suspecting that this rally may possibly be bigger than Greenville. All right. I think location has a lot to do with it, right? I the fact that it's so we're looking at, just from about the majority of the Lama Nation between the Midwest and the Northeast.
She's such a hater.
She is. I can tell.
Look at Taylor. He's like, nobody's listening to me.
I know.
Yo. Watch this. What I'm
gonna. You guys keep talking because
watch.
That's it. F-bombs coming to a radio station near you now.
Courtesy. But it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. It always makes it fun. I almost said a word that don't exist. I'll say it always makes it funner.
Lorraine, that's all right. That's a good word. That's a fun word.
The house, our Northeast Regional Secretary. Did I get that correct? Secretary, right?
Yes.
Secretary. So welcome.
What up, girl?
What up?
On this
Hey,
amazing Monday evening. Man, we are ready. Absolutely ready for this year. We've already got 3 events under our belt. One in Puerto Rico already. People are starting
to.
Yeah, Puerto Rico, they had Lares. I think Lares just happened this weekend. And of course, 3 here in the USA. And it's about to hit the road, right? And once it hits the road, it's going to be nonstop for the rest of the year. I can't remember exactly how many we have scheduled for the Northeast, but I know obviously we have the Northeast Regional fundraiser, which obviously is why we have Lorraine and we have Crash, and we're hoping the rest of the guys be here so we can look like the Brady Bunch. But hopefully they'll log in here shortly.
Right.
But we're super excited. Espérate.
What is he gonna do now?
Yes, it's upside down, but yes.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You gonna have more this year?
Yes, we still have some of those that we're going to be having at the fundraiser. Some of those, the fans, some of the shirts will be on sale.
Yeah,
we're getting some patches this year.
The fan
I do got to say, I got to give you a shout out for the design of the back of that shirt, because it was definitely pretty cool to see the Northeast all on one shirt and a map. That was pretty damn good. I like it.
Listen, you know, I lost a fan, right?
You lost it?
Yeah, it's on my wife's bike.
Well, then you should show up to our fundraiser and you can buy one. They will be there.
It's not lost. It's just replaced.
No, I lost it.
And like Lorraine did just mention, we got a lot of requests for patches. So we went ahead and we had some patches made, and we're going to be having them available for sale at the regional fundraiser as well.
You know what? Let me tell you, I think patches speak into the future. Like patches take you to the future, right? And then they take you to the back. Like, you're thinking, hey, I'm gonna put this patch on so I remember that event, that my thing, right? But then you go back and you look at them. I have a couple of vests because I've upgraded in the last 10 years. I've upgraded at least 2-3 times. And I don't take those patches off. I remove my official ones, but I leave all those patches there. And that's why this vest is fairly clean, right? I don't have that many patches because I start new. But then I looked in that closet and I look at those vests, and I'm like, ooh, right? And I remember that ride, and I remember this event, and I remember this rally. I got my first patch that I ever got as a biker was in 2001, if I remember. That once I said I'm gonna start putting patches on a vest, it was in 2001, and it was a Habitat for Humanity ride. We were raising funds for Habitat for Humanity, and all it is a little house, and it says Habitat for Humanity, a not fundraiser, but charity ride, and then the date. I think it was like 2001 or whatever, and I still have that one. And my second one was Texas Honor Ride, which starts in Houston and ends in San Antonio. So, but what they do, the cool thing is that ride, it isn't a straight shot. It's only a 3-hour ride, but it isn't a straight shot. They have 5 stops in between. And at every stop, they pick people up, right? So the ride may start in Houston with a couple of 100 people, but by the time they get to the hospital, that's a veterans hospital, it's a VA hospital with a bunch of wounded soldiers there. By the time they get there, it's like 800 bikes. You know what I mean? So, but they just keep picking people up as they go, right? Plus, it's gas fill-ups anyway, so They'll meet at those gas stations, and then it's like a round robin of. So those are my 2 first rides that I put patches on, and I go back and I look at that vest, and I remember, wow, that ride, and I can almost guarantee you I remember the bike that was next to me the whole way, and you remember the people you shake hands with and you talk to, and you guys being able to do a patch this year, that'll be awesome, right? People are going to go back and say, yeah, that was the rally that we went, and that was the event that we did. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Did we lose Chancho? Amen. Don't tell him I said that, because he was ready to drop the F-bomb.
We actually did a COVID patch the year that Lama shut down. We did a patch that year that said bikers, like, we're essential bikers.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, like I said, look, we should kick him out again. He kicked himself out. Yeah, so I remember this one right here. Like I said, this one was the international patch, because we obviously no international rally. So they came up with the patch, and one of my members had an extra one. It says, hey, Prez, I got a gift for you. So at the meeting, they brought it for me. That was pretty cool. So I'm going to go in the studio. So talk to me. We have a fundraiser. Obviously, we all know the what a fundraiser is for, right? Obviously, you guys are going to raise some funds so that you can obviously spearhead the cost. Because, guys, listen, rallies are not cheap. Trust me, they're not cheap. Right?
They're not, and we want to do it bigger and better than we did last year, and that's the main reason that we're having this fundraiser. We're having this fundraiser so that we can show the Northeast, like, just how much they mean, just how much all of their riding and their hard work and their dedication means to the region, but also to us board members as well. And we want to take every opportunity to give you guys the best rally that we possibly can. So the better we do at this fundraiser, the better that the rally is going to be. And some exciting news, we're actually going to reveal the location of this coming year's rally at the fundraiser as well. So that's in addition to the new patch that everybody.
Now you gotta go.
We're gonna be unveiling the location
awesome.
at that as well.
Because last year you guys did it in Virginia, correct?
Yeah, we did it in Ashland,
in the Richmond area. That's where it was. Albi, I got 2 things. Let me cover what she said. Absolutely, guys. Again, rallies are not cheap. Hell, an anniversary is not cheap. Chanjo, you're a president. You've been a business manager. You know the cost of just throwing a regular party for your chapter and hoping people will come in. Now imagine when you are doing this with the whole region.
On a regional scale, it's a monumental task. It's
different. It's oh my God, for them to do that rally.
It's in the nation too, with 33 chapters.
Right.
Pardon?
It's the largest region in the nation.
Absolutely.
With 33 chapters. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So.
And the planning dynamic is very different than doing a chapter party. Because, I mean, the 6 officers are in 6 different chapters. So, I mean, it's a lot of communication.
You're preaching to the choir, because 6 officers plan a national rally.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea how many hours, and I'm going to speak for me. I can't speak for you guys, and you guys can either, raise your hand and say amen, or you can say, hey, it's worse for us, and I have to believe you. We have so many plans, things that we want to do, and everything is a detail that has to be, a T has to be crossed and the I has to be dotted, right? Something as simple as the color of the tablecloth, right? If that, something as simple as that. Is it going to match the theme? Is it going to match? You know what I mean? There's so much stuff, and some of the little stuff is what you don't want to forget at the end. I mean, something as simple as I know when I forget which party it was, maybe it was you guys in Poconos, you did the chancleta toss or the tire toss or the slow races. I mean, simple stuff like that still takes coordination and who's going to help, who's going to lead that ride or that game, who's going to who's going to go and shake hands with all Poconos. You guys did the bar hop. Who's going to go shake hands with all these bar owners and bar managers to make it happen. So it's a lot happening just to make a one event. So when you do it at the regional scale, listen, trust me, I believe you. It took me hours talking to Chatham County in Savannah just to lock in a park for our field day. Right, just to lock in. I mean, like, thank you for talking to me, sir. But you know what? I think the person that needs to speak with you is this person. So now I gotta go. Okay, put me on hold. Ding, 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 ding. And then 5 minutes later, they go, I got a meeting coming up in about 5 minutes, so I'll take your number and call you back. Right, and then they don't. Right, and then you gotta trust me. I get it. So it's a lot of work. But let's talk about the finance. Right, we know how much it costs to throw an anniversary. Right. whether it's the band, the DJ, the trophies, the food, balloons, decorations, hell, merchandise. Right? Just purchasing the merchandise in the hopes that our members come out and purchase it so that we can at least break even and eventually hopefully make $1 so that we can have enough funds for next year's rally, right? So listen, I know the deal, and I know how hard you guys. And the goal of having you guys here today is to get people to get enthused about going to your fundraiser. So first things first, I know you can't tell me where the fundraiser, the party's going to be at, the rally's going to be at yet, but you are going to tell me where the fundraiser is at.
Yes, it's going to be in Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania.
All right, I have no idea where that is. What's that close to?
It's actually just outside of Poconos.
Oh, okay. So it's not super. Okay, because Pennsylvania is a pretty big state, right? All right, so not far from the Poconos, and this is going to be like our normal. Obviously, guys, not a trophy party, so don't expect a trophy here. All right, there's not a trophy party; it's a fundraiser. What's the cost to get in?
It is a $10 donation. So we would love. Our main motivation is just to get people out, because this is also going to be the first event of the year in the Northeast. So everybody loves that excuse to come out, to get together, and we don't want it to be cost prohibitive. We want you to show up. We want your chapters to show up. We want you to support us, but we also want an opportunity to get together, to hang out, to mingle. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have games there. We're going to have a DJ, and we're going to have karaoke as well.
Yeah.
So So it's, it's early in
I
the
can see
year.
Chanto singing, I came in like a wrecking ball.
And listen, there's going to be liquor, so the more liquor that's served, the better that karaoke experience is going to be.
Hey,
There'll be sangria, that's for sure.
I don't know if anybody was there, but I've been told that at Dos Locos over in Keystone, there was some karaoke, and apparently I was part of it.
Apparently you were.
I was part of the karaoke.
You were amazing, by the way.
I don't remember. I swear I don't.
And that's how you know you did it right.
And listen,
That's why you were amazing.
Listen, I swear. Guys, if you guys remember, I was up at 6 a.m. every morning setting up my table for registrations at 7 a.m. Okay. And I remember waking up that morning and seeing a whole bowl of cereal next to me that never got touched. Okay. I do remember, and listen, karaoke is dangerous. I love it. It's fun. But I remember somebody, and I don't want to say, I can say the name, Savage, trying to give me a drink. And I said, no, bro, I don't drink. Then there was a chapter from Dallas. Nope, thank you, guys. Guys, I try to stay away from drinking. I'm working. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to be up super early in the morning. Y'all can sleep in if you want to. I got it. 7 a.m. registrations, 9:30 ride. Right? No. Well, my chapter catches me and goes, really? You're not going to have a drink with your chapter? This is a rally, man. We're here. Let's have a drink. All right, let's have one drink. And then Savage sees me having a drink with my chapter. And he goes, oh, heck no. If you have a drink with them, you got to have a drink with me. Okay.
That's how it is.
That was it.
Then Dallas saw it. And next thing you know, O'Hare sees it. And O'Hare doesn't know how to get me a drink. He gets me a full 12-ounce cup of Jameson and Sprite. Splash of Sprite. Not Sprite, Splash. So all I remember is that at some point, I'm on the mic with Vela. Pero sigo siendo el rey. And,
it's a good thing you don't drink. It's a good thing you don't drink.
No, I swear to God, y'all, that's all I remember. So I hope somebody has a memory just like that at this fundraiser.
Show up, you can make another.
Listen, I'm going to stay away from my friend Savage. I'm going to stay away from Albi, because last time I hung out with Albi in Tampa, I got pretty hemmed up off of Fireball.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For someone who doesn't drink, that seems to happen a lot to you.
Right?
I don't.
No, and that's not even mentioning his Orlando trip with the samba dancers.
I don't remember that day either. It don't take much. It don't take much because I'm not really a drinker. Now, if you guys want to take somebody who can hang, take Troubles. Everybody knows Troubles can hang.
Troubles can hang. That girl's an OG.
But I'm looking. So this is gonna happen in, what's the name of the town again?
Broadheadsville.
Hubby, do you have the flyer so we can come up on it?
Absolutely.
So Broadheadsville, we're going to be there, the Northeast region. Now, let me ask you this. Have you looked? Because I know for the actual regional rally, we cannot visit each other. We are committed to our rally. Here it is. Saturday, March 8th, 2025, between 12 and 5 p.m. $10 donation. Stay tuned for more details. Signature Training Academy. What is that? Is that where the location is going to be?
Yes.
Okay, so at the Signature Trading Academy, and that's going to be off of Erin Lane in Broadheadsville, PA. I'm trying to figure it out where on the map, but I can't remember it right now. First event of the year, which I think people love because at least for us here in the North, East, and the Midwest, we kind of get the winter blues, right? Because we really can't be out. If you lived in the South and they ride their bikes, even if there's no events, right? We're stuck. So for us in the North and the Midwest, when there is an event, like the first one of the year, it's usually a very successful one because everybody's got the itch to get out and hang out with their people. So I really pray that you guys have that success at this one. And I'm assuming, of course, with the karaoke, it's going to be a blast. And of course, Lama Station is going to be there to broadcast live.
My reporters will be there.
Our reporters will be there. People like my bro Chancho's going to be there.
We'll be there. Poconos will be there. It's a hop skip from the Poconos. So if you know where the Poconos is, you're only about 30 minutes away from where the Poconos is. So you're good.
That's not bad. That's good. Is that east or is that south or north or?
That's like southwest.
Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're taking 80 anywhere towards the Poconos, you're gonna take 33 to like the Broadheadsville exit, Scioto exit, and you literally like 25 minutes from Route 80. It's not far. It's a good place. Nice big spot. I know that these guys have been going crazy trying to do the best that they can. So hats off to the Northeast Regional Board because I think, Taino, you summed it up very, 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 very well. All of the crazy planning that goes into the logistics, the food, the details, the this, the that. It's a lot of work. And it's more so work when you don't live in the region and you have to constantly go back and forth. So I can only imagine what you're going through in Savannah when you try to go meet with somebody and they're like, oh yeah, well, you can meet with so-and-so next week. And I'm like, damn it, well, I'm here today, so I'm trying to get it done. So a lot of work. So hats off to them, but definitely come through. It should be a great time.
Our business manager travels out there at least 2 to 3 times before, to the location because they got to go, shake hands. And even though technology's gone a long way where we can sign service agreements and contracts digitally and a bunch of that stuff we can be done. It's still
a challenge out there.
Probus, I'm down, bro. If you come, we'll make a trip.
It doesn't interfere with each other's region. Yeah, I'll say why not, man.
Yeah. It's a fundraiser. It's a reason to get some miles.
And hey, get extra miles. And listen, when you come in from another region, you get extra points because
it's a sanctioned event, by the way. Yeah. So remember, everybody in the Northeast, sanctioned event.
If you're not traveling to the South before March 8th, you definitely
come on out.
Absolutely.
There.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And that sangria
that's what I wanted to get to.
That always sells out. Like that sangria sells out so fast.
Who makes it?
We're going to have it there. So definitely.
The rain makes it.
Listen, I'll tell you something.
The rain, you make it?
We tried it at the Manville. At the Manville party. Yep, we tried it there. You guys went there and you guys had it. And of course, not only did we want to help, but as you guys know, my wife loves to support.
Listen, that sangria has been around for a while. At Pocono stock, we had sangria.
Really? My wife loves to support alcohol sales.
Listen, that sangria has been kicking for a minute. At Pocono stock, we had sangria. All of a sudden, there's bags of sangria in the back of Pinky's truck. I don't know what happened, Lorraine. I don't know. But they were in the cooler. They were like, sangria. I'm like, all right, I guess everybody's listening.
That's cool, no shame. So that is yet another way that we have been fundraising. So that's exactly what we were doing.
Absolutely.
Like chapters were generous enough to let us bring a cooler. And every dollar that we made off of that sangria went directly into that regional event from last year. That is why we hustle. That is why we do what we do.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a hustle, right?
It is a hustle.
It's a legit hustle.
It's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun. And and we want. I mean, we're supporting the entire region, so we're hoping that the entire region comes out and supports us.
Well,
So
let's not forget. Let's not forget the end game. Let's not forget the end game of what the regional rally is. Right, we're recognizing all those members that put the seat time in, that got the points, that got the events, that got the miles. Right, we're recognizing them because we are unfortunately we are at a little bit of a disadvantage with the South due to weather. Right, that is no secret. Right, due to weather, we're a little bit of a disadvantage. So this way, we have a season that is just for us, right? We're just competing against each other so that we can recognize those people that otherwise would somewhat go unnoticed at the national level, because again, we only have 6, 7 months, 8 months at the most sometimes of riding, depending on how horrible of a year. You know, I was looking at my memories on Facebook. Last year, this time was already in the 40s and mid 40s. I was out riding, and this year it's going to be below zero next Tuesday. Right,
yeah,
so
the snow's been crazy.
It's been bad.
Tomorrow we got about 4 to 5 inches coming into Detroit, right? The Detroit area. So you know, I get it. You know, we get some good months, we get some horrible years. This is going to be a little rougher one. We're going to have a late spring this year. But in the meantime, hey, you think Crash and Lorraine care if you show up in a car? Nah, they just show up. Yeah, they don't care if you show up out on a skateboard. They could care less. They said still come on out.
We made the event early. We made it from noon until 5 to give people time to travel during the day, because we definitely want you guys to come out, and we want to make this as easy for everybody as possible. And we know, you know, this early in the year, the days are still short. So the last thing we want to do is send you on your way when it's pitch black out. So that's why it's nice and early. So
yeah, apparently you don't know the Pocono people, because every time we go to a Pocono party, even when the party ends at 5, we end up at some of the Pocono members' house.
We will be hanging out afterwards, by the way.
Yeah, and there is a hangout. But that's just what they do, and I'm not judging. I'm just telling you what they do, you know. And then cigars come out, then the bonfire comes out, then somebody starts frying like capurrias, and next thing you know, it's 2 in the morning, and we're tired because we got to drive the next morning. And
but you're still there.
There's a reason that we've all been to a Poconos party, okay?
Big shout outs to
Lama. It's not a surprise, right? It's not a surprise.
Lama Austin in the house, showing love. Larga vida Lama, long live Lama. Nice shirt. Danford, whose shirt are you talking about? Anybody wearing an Austin shirt? Is that what it is?
That's our shirt.
No, we're wearing Naples. Boom. Thank you, Naples.
They haven't sent us their shirt yet.
Oh yeah. Well, they sent me one. They sent me one. I got one. I don't know about you. I got one. Well, Twin Cities, Minnesota presente. Look. Chacho. You're beautiful out there.
Little diva.
Gail goes, why is he on?
She's a hater. She's such a hater.
Well, Gail, get your prize because he's supposed to be on
too. Who's here, people? You might not recognize his name, but I do, because his club name is Little Taino, aka my baby brother. What's up, bro? Thanks for being here. He is a member of Lama. He is an associate member of Lama Rockford. So thanks for being here, bro. Let me see. That's not my brother. She is hating.
You haven't transferred yet, Evil Twin. That's still your prize.
Hello to my sister Crash, my bro Chacho. Let me get to some of these, man.
What's up, buddy? Freddie Fred.
Yeah, he's saying I've invited some good friends to us. Lama Station night. Thank you, brother. NFL is over, now time to ride. That's right. And that's for us. I think that's our cue up here in the north. Look what Dennis says. That woman's shirt is off the hook. That's Albie's shirt.
I have to say, I was looking for a headband to match it, and I do not own a hot pink headband. Hint, Lama Station.
Let me see. Look who's here. San Antonio in the house. My boy Wolf. Lucille Lama Grilla. Lama San Antonio representing the Southwest region. Albie.
There you go. Wolfie and Grilla. What's up?
We got that coming up. Lama Rockford in the house. My boy Sergio. Que lo que? All right, we need her off this, man. Only thing her and I got in common is we hate the Cowboys. Moving on. Lama Wada, Puerto Rico in the house. Gracias, Wilfredo. Saludo a todos de Reynosa, Tamaulipas. México en la casa, haciendo ruido. Y como dice mi hermano Danforth, haciendo ruido en silencio. I love that, right? Making noise
in silence.
I love it. Look who's here. Good evening, everybody. You know who this guy is? This guy right here. Yeah, Victor Melendez. Yeah. Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Eso es. Lawton Fort Sill. What's going on? Mira quién está aquí. This guy.
There he is, Mr. Lattes himself.
Yeah, him right there. El único. Look, he goes, Chancho.
What's up, Bobby?
Every one of you guys is beautiful. I know.
That's his favorite word.
Yeah.
Yo, Freddie has 10 different names and 20 different jobs. That's why we gave him a new patch.
What's his name on the patch?
We'll call him I think we called him Jotmo, like
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Listen.
So we call him Jotman.
God, all of us right here tonight are like squirrel. Squirrel. I love it. Lancaster in the house. Adanila Torres.
Happy birthday to her grandbaby.
So, was that her grandbaby's birthday?
Her grandbaby had a birthday.
This weekend. Happy birthday to him.
Andolina.
Baby girl or boy?
A girl.
I'm
sorry, Gabriel, boy. His first birthday.
El bebé. All right. So, felicidades. Saludos de Rochester, Minnesota. Houston. En la casa, says Chaviano. Let me see. Probus, that was a good night. That was when we hung out with you guys.
I'm waiting for you to get to Probus's other comment.
What is it? Which one? This one? Oh, no. Okay. Just saying Pedro has no event in our region, and I have a vehicle big enough for us to get there.
Hey, he got a new truck.
Hold on. What day is it? Because if it's the first week of March, even I can't go to Orlando, which is another event happening in the Southeast, because I have to be in Savannah.
I was gonna say, sounds like a road trip, buddy.
Yeah.
Just because you can't come doesn't mean that Probus and Tongue can come. Just saying.
They can go. Yo, look, Gail put Savage is danger. He absolutely.
Oh my God, yes, he is.
Yeah, absolutely. Miguel Ángel en la casa. What's going on, hermano? Washington D.C. presente. Let me see. Victor Rosa. Mira. Mi gente. Hey, I have to get through some of those, man, because I don't want them to think we're forgetting about them.
Miss Sir Gail would know about Savage danger because, she thinks she was a heavyweight that day, but she was pretty lit up too.
Hey, listen. For the record, I've been married to my wife in March. I've been married to my wife 22 years, and my wife can party. She's always been able to party. Her family was. You ever had? If you're a Puerto Rican family. The families that around Christmas, New Year's, they go and do parrandas, literally go door to door and go to visit people, do parrandas, and she could hang with them. I've never seen my wife tap out until we hung out with Savage. She said,
I have the picture.
She said, I'll be back. I'm going to go pee. And all of a sudden, Heidi goes, where's Nancy? I was like, I don't know. Let's go find her. We go upstairs. She had already put her little rain music on her phone. Passed out. I'm like, I have to go downstairs and go, hey, Savage, high five, bro. You did it. You knocked it out the park.
I got there late for that one. We were trying to wake you up, bro.
Oh, no, I was gone myself, but I was gone because I was tired. I drove the whole way, and then
she hung out for a minute. She hung out with us for a while.
Matter of fact, I heard you got there about 1:00 or something.
Something like I came from work, so I got off at like 12:30. I think.
Yeah, it was like midnight, maybe 12:30 when we went to bed. Yeah.
You just missed each other.
Yeah,
and we rocked till like 4 something in the morning. Anyway,
listen. She woke up, and apparently you guys will hold. So they're partying in the basement, which is a finished basement. And the bedroom's right upstairs, and they're grabbing the speaker and putting it against the ceiling, right? and I hear the. And Nancy kind of wakes up and goes, "I just want to dance." She's gonna kill me when he shows over. She was laying down, and she was like, she was gone. It was a good night. So thanks to Heidi and Savage for hosting us that night. and letting us crash at their house so we wouldn't have to get a hotel. But more importantly, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, which is what we develop not only when we hang out like this, but when we do fundraisers. Because listen, there's no agenda for this fundraiser, right? It's just let's get together and have fun, right? Yeah, see, look, she said trouble wants to sleep first. Look who's here, Flor Tovar from Lama Orlando's, our sister Flor from the Flor Foundation. Thank you, Flor. We love you. Thank you for all the work that you do, not only with Lama, but with your organization, Flor Foundation. Thank you. Look, she said, wish I remember the night. Yeah, I remember bits and pieces, but yeah, it was a good night. Our national VP was there, Waleed was there, Danny Boy was there, President was there. Yeah, it was a good night. And that wasn't even a party night. It was the day of the meeting. It was a regional meeting. It was the day of the regional meeting. It wasn't even a party night.
No, that was just the night before the meeting.
It wasn't night before the meeting. That's what it was. We had the meet and greet, and then we went to that's what it was.
Right.
Party night. But listen, we encourage you guys, March 8th, right? March 8th, go out, hang out in Brodhead, Pennsylvania with our Lama Northeast region, right? Northeast region, there it goes, fundraiser. More details to come. And the details that are getting ready to come is the exact location of the rally. And then once they release that, I'm sure they're going to release all of the above, right? Hotels and this and the third and everything else that comes with what this 6 officers do to make sure you guys have an amazing event. It is the first event of the year. It's only $10, guys, to make it comfortable for you guys. And of course, as always, guys, come on, guys. We're going to be out there hooking it up. Hook them up with the 50-50 fun raffle. And then, of course, make sure you support with the sangria because you got to. And if you don't, you're like a loser or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. You know what I mean? So, but guys, go out there, hang out with Crash and Lorraine and Frankie and who else we got? Bilo. I'm missing 2.
Maria
and Danny.
And Danny.
That's right. So I just want to make sure that Maria Lebron, and Danny Lord. Guys, go out there and hang out. Get to know your regional board. Not only are you going to hang out with them here, but obviously you get to see them every time you guys go to the event. But of course, at the regional rally at the end of September, I believe it's still going to be the same date this year,
August,
right?
End of August,
beginning of September, into Labor Day, right? It's usually Labor Day weekend. Okay, yep. So end of August.
Also, we're going to have a seamstress there. So for those of you who haven't gotten your 2025 yearly rockers sewn on yet, we're going to have a seamstress there so that, going forward for the rest of the year, you will be able to be in uniform and you won't have any problems. And you can go ahead and check that up to date when you sign in on that sign-in sheet. So we'll have a seamstress there for you. And we're also going to be unveiling a new logo for this year's rally as well. Absolutely. So as we love our current logo, it's awesome, but we also know that everybody has a lot of Lama shirts and this and that. So we want to make sure that we give you something that you haven't had yet. So we're going to be debuting a new logo for this year's rally.
I think that is an excellent. I think
it's really cool.
I think that is an excellent business idea, right? For example, our logo here in Detroit is very simple. The yellow wings with the Detroit D in the middle, right? The Detroit D is an iconic D from the Tigers and whatnot, right? So it's very simple. That's the logo. But our designs are different every year, right? Our shirt designs are different every year. And I think that is we still keep the logo. We registered our logo with our chapter, and I'm International knows this is our logo for our chapter. But every year I'm like, hey, this is what we're doing for the shirts, right? Yeah. Just like for our national rally, the same thing, right? We have our national logo, but we have something new, a new logo for the rally every year. And I think that's amazing. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm sure it's going to be, my son hates it when I say this. I'm sure it's going to be fire.
Actually, I do want to give a special shout out to my prez though, Jose, because he's actually the one who designed it for us.
Hey.
So and he took the initiative and we're like, oh, this is good. So definitely.
For the record, you're talking about your Buffalo president.
I'm talking about my Buffalo prez, Jose.
Yes. I don't want people to think president is in the region. No, president, you're president.
He does nice work. I've seen some stuff that he has on Facebook. He does nice work.
Yeah, I want to give him
Oh
credit.
no, he made me the coolest custom hoodie. It's Crash Bandicoot because I'm Crash, and he has our Buffalo logo right on there. This is like the coolest hoodie ever. He did such an amazing job.
So
and it's Crash.
I think you just drummed him up some business. I might have to reach out to Jose for some next ideas for our new shirt.
You don't even know, like it's got my name on the one sleeve and Buffalo on the other. He did such an awesome job. Seriously.
As you know, you have that on your email, right? And it's a little Crash icon.
Yes.
Crash
Yes,
Bandicoot.
that's
and for
my
people
logo.
who don't know what Crash Bandicoot is, it's a caricature from a video game.
Yeah.
We're aging ourselves, but it's not a recent-ish game. But
I don't know what you're talking about. It was last week,
It's the last time I played it. No. So I'm actually having dinner. My mother was in town a few weeks ago, and I'm actually having dinner, and I open up, and mail comes up, and your logo comes up, and she goes, "Oh my God, who loves Crash? Who loves Crash?" My mom adores that game, so I had to tell her the whole story.
Who doesn't love Crash? Who doesn't?
I had to tell her the whole story. I'm like, yeah, she loves Crash, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, he did an amazing job, and he hooked it up too because he actually took the Llama Buffalo logo and put it right back on his leather jacket. It's the coolest
that's
hoodie.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So looking forward to see what the logo looks like, guys. March 8th, Broadheadsville. Guys, just skipping a hop from Pocono, so obviously it's going to be comfortable for everybody in the Northeast region to be able to get in early, come in early, hang out at the event, get to see your people that you haven't seen probably in a few months. Because of course, up here in the North, again, we get locked in, and now we're starting to come on out. So March 8th, go out there, have fun. $10 at the door. Make sure you get yourself some of that great sangria. And of course, they still have some of the merchandise from last year. Let's try to get rid of that. If you didn't get it, and even if you didn't go to the rally, get the shirt, guys. Get the shirt. It's always another item for you to wear. They got new merchandise coming up this year, so you can't miss it. Can't miss it, guys. You guys got to go. I'm serious. When Probus was talking, he didn't just say that here on the show. He has been considering going there for that event. He has been considering it. I got to look at my schedule because this is the time of the year that I have to work with. Hold on, let me send that to voicemail.
This is actually the perfect time for regions to visit each other because
absolutely
you can't do it during the actual.
So I'm going to throw something.
Now's the perfect time to visit the other regions and get to know, the other.
I'm going to throw something. I'm going to throw something back. I'm going to throw something back at these two young ladies here and these officers here. Guys, this year we're going to be in Savannah, Georgia. Next year, we don't know where we're going to do our national rally. And this is how it goes. If you guys want the rally in your area, you as a region, you guys got to pick the location that you would like it in your region and put a presentation together. Each region is going to have a chance to present where they want the rally and make sure you do some. Don't just tell us, oh, let's do it here because it's cool. No, you got to do some research. See, get us some good deals on hotels and get us some good deals on, and I get it. You don't have to lock in the deals. You just have to give or take the price ranges and what is there to do there? What is there to go see in that area that you want the rally to be? You present that, and then the national board will put those 4 locations up for decision making, right? And then we'll see where the next rally is going to be. I'm thinking, hey, if you guys put 4 locations and they'll work, why not do 1 region, 2 region, 3 region, 4 regions, and every 4 years your rally comes back to your region, right? The national rally comes back to your region. And kind of we rotate like that. It gives everybody a chance to ride, and it doesn't force people to ride cross country every year, right? Think about the people who live in the West Coast. They have to ride to this side every year if we do them all on this side, right? We can't also ride over to Keystone or all over to LA or Arizona every year, right? So if we do it that way, it gives us a chance to rotate around the nation and be able to see all kinds of beautiful places. But yeah, you guys, please make sure you guys have that put together for the officers meeting at the national rally in Savannah, Georgia, our 19th national rally. So let's go through some of these events, and I got some stuff that we want to talk about. Albie, you got something from Southwest, don't you?
From San Antonio, their event is coming up March 22nd. Well, I'm going to skip a couple of the flyers so I can throw hers on here real quick.
Yeah.
So San Antonio is coming up on March 22nd, and it's going to be an all-weekend resort. So they are still raffling off the blanket from last year. Here are the Zells. I'm sorry, Grilla, that the font is so small, but we're gonna post it on Facebook.
So it's hold on, I might be able to read it because I'll zoom here.
Okay. So
First, regional blanket. Raffles are 1 entry for $5, 3 for $10. Raffle will take place March 22nd at the Lama San Antonio anniversary. The flyer has the big regional logo, and it's got the 12 first chapters in the region, their logo. All right, and it's a blanket, so it's almost looking like a quilt, right? It's an online raffle using an app where our treasurer Danforth from Lama Austin will enter your name as many times as you purchase. So if you bought 20 tickets, your name goes in 20 times. All right, you won't receive a physical ticket, and of course she's got it also in Spanish, and of course you can pay via Venmo, Zelle, or Cash App.
Yep,
I think I got that.
Yep, you got it all.
Yep, she was last week.
You got it all out there.
Yeah, she and of course, guys, the 3-day resort that they have, she was here. She showed us. I think actually, you know what? We have a video.
The video.
Where's it at? Right here. Check it out. So this is a ranch style resort. It's like a Western ranch style resort. When you book with them, it comes with breakfast, right? Breakfast 2 days that you're there. You know, it's kind of like, hey, listen, you can just go hang out by the water. You can, there's going to be obviously all the events, all the games, all everything. During the day, there's going to be rides, and of course the banquet for the anniversary, right? The actual anniversary party. So they're planning nice. They're planning big out there. So we're super happy for them. Also, I love this commercial. A little more rustic and organic, but check it out.
Hallo Lama-Familie, ich bin's Uzi, Lama Station Beauftragter von Deutschland. Das Chapter Donautal ladet euch nächstes Jahr recht herzlich zur internationalen Rallye 2025 nach Deutschland ein. Wir hoffen, es kommen viele Brüder und Schwestern nach Deutschland und genießen mit uns 2 Wochen. Wir haben das beste Bier der Welt und wir werden schöne Touren fahren und geile Partys machen.
Hey Lama family all over the world. Lama Donautal would like to invite for the next year to the International Rally in Germany. We are glad to see our brothers and sisters next year. To celebrate, to ride and show you the beautiful and safe country Germany. Come and enjoy the time with us and try the best beer in the world. See you soon.
Hola Lama familia, en todo el mundo. Aquí somos el capítulo de Donautal de Alemania. Os invitamos para la International Run 2025 y aquí tenemos unas fiestas enormes en la ciudad, en el país precioso, unas rutas maravillosas con las motos y la cerveza la mejor que el mundo. Aquí os esperamos y os encontramos aquí y me gustaría mucho de abrazaros y veros aquí. Un saludo muy fuerte. Adiós.
June 22nd to July 4th, the International Rally and Motor Touring Championship of the Latin American Motorcycle Association in Germany. So we have found out now it's going to be in the city of Stuttgart. All right, that's going to be the first week. And then the second city, where was it? I can't remember the second city. I can't even pronounce it probably. Jesus, I'm gonna mess up. I'm going to Stuttgart.
Well, when we were on the 2 weeks ago with Johnny Urrutia, he made it clear that the first week is going to be the week of the rally, and the week of
the second week is usually
riding and traveling.
Riding and traveling. So if you want to go to the banquet, you definitely want to go the first week, which is the first week between the 22nd and the 28th. I want to say is the first. That's when most of it happened, right? We got the meet and greet. We do the group picture. We do all of the above. So, guys, I'm excited, and I get it. Germany's not an easy one for a lot of us. But how else are we supposed to keep spreading the word in Germany and in other countries and continue to spread Lama if we don't take the time to go out there? So may not be as huge of a rally in attendance like it's been in other years and in other places due to it's not a cheap one. I'm not gonna lie. But it can be done. It can be done. It's also nothing. It's not $1 million either, right? But it can be done. So I'm looking forward to this rally in Germany, and looking forward to actually being able to shake hands with people who are just like us on the other side of the world, right? People who believe in what we believe, love what we love on the other side of the world, which is the magic of Lama, right? It's the magic of Lama. Think about this. When would I had met Chancho on a regular day-to-day basis? Probably not never, right? But it was this organization that one day made us bump heads at one of the parties, and we clicked, and we've been talking crap to each other, and he comes to the show and drop S-bombs every now and then. He's behaving today.
Yeah, but how amazing is it when you see all these people wearing the exact same colors that you're wearing, speaking all different languages, and inviting you over to share the exact same.
You got to look at that,
the same girls that we all enjoy.
You watch that commercial they just put for us, and you can see, the cultures, right? And of course, drink. I mean, guys, German beer, right? Everybody knows Germans got good beer, so they say Howard.
As long as they got bourbon.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, I can have that, right? But I don't.
You just came out with a great idea, though. I think that you should take a Friday night and let's do a Lama Station drinking night. And for every bomb that we drop, me, Cuba, and a few other colorful ones that I'm sure have the ability or the inability to control themselves.
So listen, we do something like that. I've actually had a conversation about this, about having
trying to get him fired.
The show the same way we do when we're hanging out at a party, right? No holds bar, right? Obviously, we're not here to disrespect anybody, but we can just we can speak freely. Me and you are talking. I drop F-bombs every other word, right? Just talking to you about my bike and this F and this and F and that, right? We could do that, but we got to have a disclaimer every 3 minutes, right?
Every 3 minutes. I drop another word that I constantly use and I've gotten in trouble for.
No kids.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No kids. No. But that's fine. When I was working in radio many years ago, and I did the morning show, the day before New Year's, before we went on break, because we did break the first week of New Year's, we never worked. They used that to service the station, so it was all recordings. So the day before New Year's, we had a drinking morning show, and the drinks were sponsored by whoever, right? Whatever liquor store, whatever was by, whatever restaurant wanted to sponsor them. And when I tell you, at 6 a.m. in the morning. All right, at 6 a.m. in the morning, I started with like a mimosa or something, because but by 10 a.m. I had probably hit that dump button 20 or 30 times because we were dropping words, every other word. And I don't know if you know anything about radio, but in radio, that dump button equals to 8 seconds of airtime, right? So you don't notice it because you're on delay. When you hear it on the radio, we've said that 20 seconds ago, right? What you hear on the radio, we said that 20 seconds ago. Oh, call 95, and we said that 20 seconds ago. So if there is a dump, you only lose 8 seconds, and it goes from. And then I told you that, and you don't even notice that there was a dump when we dumped those words. But yeah, man, that's exactly what the show's gonna sound like if we bring you, Cuba, Pinky, myself, Albi, and you give us all alcohol. You can even bring Gail. You can even bring Gail.
Dude, I was gonna say throw Sir Gail in there for just for shits and giggles.
I don't know. I haven't hung out with Crash enough or Lorraine enough to know if they're gonna act the fool too, but we'll bring him.
Albie, you shut your mouth. You do not need to, you do not need to fill this in right now. Thank you.
Crash has been known to drop a colorful phrase or two here and there.
Albie,
I'm creative. I don't know what else to tell you.
She said, Albie, don't be co-signing nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, Lama Naples is celebrating their 11th anniversary. That's coming up this weekend, the day after Thanksgiving.
Again? Here we go again. Last week it was April. Last week was all about April.
Valentine's Day. The day after Valentine's Day. February 15th, they are going to have a band called 22N. Listen, I looked this band up last week when they were on, when Dennis Segato was on the show. Man, they look like a hopping band, man. So check them out. Lama Naples is happening this weekend. Lama Brazil is celebrating the Carna Lama, which is the Lama's version of the Carnival. And this is going to happen at the end of February, beginning of March. So it is a 3-day event. Check them out if you want to go to Brazil. Hey, this is your chance, man. Go out there, hang out with our Brazilian and Portuguese-speaking family in Brazil. Lama Newark's Bike Nights, and that is February 28th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Go, check them out, hang out. It's time to start doing our fellowship and our networking, right? Go out there, hang out, have a drink. No official, nothing. Just go hang out, have a drink, smoke a cigar, jump on your bike, get a nice little evening ride if you can out of it, and let's have some fun. New Era Lama Deltona annual open house, March 7th. And, of course, you guys know this one is the day before the Lama Orlando anniversary. So this is a sanctioned event. Go to Lama Deltona, and the next morning you go to Orlando. Lama Orlando is celebrating their 23rd anniversary. All right. But don't forget, if you are not in the Southeast and you're not going to this event, you owe yourself a date to the Northeast Regional fundraiser.
We're just gonna take him off.
It's not all about you, Taino. It's about us tonight. It's the Northeast.
He's all about Thanksgiving and April, and he's
I got sound. He needs a nap.
He needs to have dinner before he comes on the show.
Yo, listen, dude.
Speaking of dinner, ladies, what are you gonna be serving at your event?
Yeah, is there gonna be?
Well, we've actually invited our amazing chapters to be food vendors. So we are going to the Poconos, known for their soup, is going to go ahead, Alps. Go ahead.
Sopa de salchichon.
The salchichon? But you're not supposed to. You listen. You eat that.
We're gonna have pinchos.
You consume that soup after you hemmed up.
I thought you know.
You can just talk all the time. It's my turn. Shh, my turn.
Right. That's why Frankie don't come on the show.
We're going to be having walking tacos and pinchos, and Middletown is going to be doing fritura, so we're going to have like empanadas and stuff, so definitely come hungry.
Yes.
Sure. You know, this is why you need to come and probe his soup.
You know you want to be there. It's okay. Just go. Just go.
You know you want sopa. You know you want some sopa.
As long as he's not somewhere else, he will be there, right, buddy?
I got to be in Savannah. That's the weekend I got scheduled for Savannah.
All right, well, let's see if that comes through, because if not, I'll see you.
Hey, weather permitting. If Savannah looks crappy, then I'd rather stay crappy. Northeast Fundraiser, guys, that's coming up March 8th as well. And in the West Coast, La Mala is having their 10th anniversary. Again, that'll be a nice one just to be able to get out, see some new roads. Lama Los Angeles. Been to one of their events. I know they skip an event every other year. They do that purposely, right? Because it is so far, and they want to make sure people, do support them. But that's also a good one. And guys, looking forward to what the rest of this year brings. Don't forget, guys, I got to bring this one up. Lama National Rally, Savannah, Georgia. And this year, guys, yes, no secret, he is right there in the middle. We are honoring the legacy of our international president and founder, Mr. Mario Nieves. And listen, no one is more humble. When we told him that we had chosen to do this, he was like, nah, no, please don't do that. You don't got to do it. I think we do. I think we owe everything that we are today in this great organization to him. But we don't want to just talk about his accomplishments in Lama. If you ever get to know the real Mario, you will know that he comes from, you know, a very poor family in Puerto Rico, comes to Chicago when he's very young. He gets into sports. He is a high school wrestling champion, then goes into an all-state wrestling champion. From there, he gets into bodybuilding, becomes Mr. Olympia. I want to say twice, maybe wrong, but I don't want to say at least twice. He's a bodybuilder, owned gyms, you know, got into construction, did construction, and of course, what everybody knows him for, the Latin American Motorcycle Association. On top of being an actor, he acted with people of the caliber of Chuck Norris and Steven Seagal, and this is something you can still see. And as a matter of fact, anybody who don't believe me, go and look for the movie Code of Silence with Chuck Norris, and there is a scene where Mr. Nieves is at the door. He's kind of like a thug, you know, kind of protecting the door of the spot, you know, the drug dealer house. And when they come in and the cops put him against the wall, the other bad guys put him against the wall and pat him down. When he turns around, he's got a beautiful Latin American logo on his shirt, Latin American Motorcycle Wings. So he's actually wearing, by then he was already the founder of Lama, and in a movie that is known worldwide with an actor of the caliber of Chuck Norris back in the 70s and 80s, and he was out there representing Lama. So we want to recognize that whole legacy of what he's done. We do not want to wait till the day that Mr. Mario is no longer our president or that Mr. Mario is no longer with us, you know, as it is inevitable in all of our lives, right? That one day we'll no longer be here. We don't want to wait till that so that then we can remind him of how great and thank him for allowing us all to touch bases and become the family that we are, right? So I want you guys to think, you know, of how important it's going to be for him to see every single face that he can see that day at this rally, while we recognize him and honor his legacy. If we do it for the legacy award to Beyonce, or we do the legacy award for, you know, why not do it to the men that put this organization together? And let me tell you something, guys. I thought I worked hard for Latin American Motorcycle Association as an MTO. You think you work hard as a chapter president or officer. I sat with him on a regular day. He sat with us during the regional rally. We did a camping rally. He came over to our tent. My girls were cooking, you know, warming up some food after for lunch or whatever. And while we were there, he handled 4 international phone calls. I'm like, Mario, come on, man, stop. Have some lunch. I got to take care of these. Right? The men don't stop, right? And I don't think he ever will until it's time to stop. Body forces him to stop. He's still going strong. I wish him a speedy recovery. He just got over a bronchitis, so I wish him a speedy recovery. I was talking to him earlier today, but we're looking forward to seeing him there. So, guys, make your arrangements. Rally registrations are already out. Just go to LamaUSAinc.com. All right, go to the 19th USA National Rally tab, and you can go ahead and register that way. Check it out. The first 500 people who register are going to get a free commemorative patch for the Legacy Rally. All right, first 500. If you're 501, don't be mad at me. You can buy one. You're not going to get a free one. All right. So the first 500 people, I think we got like 140, 180 people, give or take, is what's registered already. So it's still a little room. Go out there, get yourself registered, and we'll see you in Savannah, Georgia. We can't wait. Chancho, when's your party, man? I know we got time.
We got time. Well, I mean, we're having our first bike night coming up at
you got it right here, right? There you go. Boom.
22nd. All right, we got a bike night March 22nd at the Leaf. It's a cigar bar, restaurant. They got awesome barbecue. We've been there before. You guys have come through. It's something to have a little bit of a gathering and still be able to gather inside. So, you know, it's still a little cold. Hopefully it comes to be a great day, but we'll be inside. We're going to do games. We're going to do raffles. We're going to do a couple things. And kick off. So I hope to see all of you at the Northeast Regional and repeat it to come on down for some sticks, some drinks, and some games.
Here we go. What up, Lama Nation? We're going to go out with some of these messages right here. You miss me already? God, don't tell me they started talking here.
No, she terrifies him. She keeps threatening to transfer to my chapter, and he's like, no.
Maria, look who's here. Look who's here. Maria Lebron says, hello, everyone.
There she is, the BM.
He says, I get nervous every time I
See, I told you.
Guys, I'm going to jump off because my battery's going dead, but peace out, everybody. I hope to see you soon. Love you guys.
We'll effing see you next time.
Yes. Peace.
All right, brother. We love you, man. Really quick, Daytona Beach is having their first ever salsa night on Thursday at the Wing House on International 92 at I-95 and exit at 6:30. So check them out if you're down there. What is this? It says, I love this shirt. Was hoping for a tank top. You talking about Naples shirts? Oh.
I don't know. I don't even know if they make tank tops.
What does Rob Vargas says? He says, I can tell you some stories, and obviously he's talking about our president, Mr. Mario Nieves. As you guys know, Mr. Vargas, Big Rob over from Chicago, been an amazing friend to Mr. Nieves for 40-some plus years, is my understanding. I don't want to put numbers, but I believe it's up there. As you guys know, Rob Vargas is now our regional president in the Midwest, and Mario's right hand right there when he's in the Midwest. So thank you, Big Rob. Waleed, a national VP. What up, bro? It's hi, peoples. And look, JC says, see you at the national rally, as well as the Northeast, and I got to throw a bone in there, the Midwest fundraiser that right now are already scheduled, but the Northeast is here today. Thank you, ladies, for being here. We'll love you. Can't wait to see what the merchandise looks like. Can't wait to see what the logo looks like. Can't wait to find out where it's going to be. So that's all cliffhangers ready for you guys. Just got to go to Broadhead. I almost said Arrowhead. I'm like, where'd I get that from? It's Broadhead, Pennsylvania.
Listen, for those people, that came out, for those people that came out last year to Pocono Stock, it's the same venue. So if you made it to Pocono Stock after the pub crawl, you're gonna make it to the fundraiser without a problem.
Oh, come on, you've been there before, so you know where it's at.
Exactly.
Go hang out. As always, thank you, ladies. Thank you for all the work that you do with your chapters as well as with the region. I pray you guys have an amazing, successful fundraiser and just as successful, if not more, on your regional rally. And of course, guys, for the listeners, for the viewers, the season started. You already got a month in the hole. All right. You got to get your miles in, got to get your points. I get it. We may not be riding because of the weather. You can still make all these events, get your points and get your event miles and start adding those up, right? Because come July 31st, when we stop that core briefly to do the regional cut, that's going to determine whether you walk the stage like you're graduating high school to go get that trophy.
Which brings up the 2025 CORs. So huge thank you to all of the MTOs who completed those. Huge thank you to my Northeast MTOs because Tina's kind words at the beginning, I couldn't have done any of that without you guys. Without you guys turning your stuff in, without you guys answering my emails, finding time to meet with me, working with me, I couldn't have done what I did for the region.
And you're right, Crash. They a lot of times you and I get cores that are not accurate, right? There might be missing pictures or information's in the wrong place or the formula got messed up. And it is you guys who reply to our needs so we can help you correct it so that your members can get accurate miles and accurate points when it's all said and done. So, yeah, she does her part, but I apologize for not bringing it up, and thank you for pointing it out. It is also them, right? They do the work at the chapter level so that you, the listener, the viewer, the member that rides, that goes to events, gets the accurate points and miles so that if you did earn it, we got the right person walking across the stage receiving that award for us saying thank you and recognizing you for your efforts in your region. And don't forget, one person in that region, 3 people in that region, 5 people in that region could qualify for national, right? It just depends. I know we're at a little bit of a disadvantage, but let me tell you, there's going to be surprises this year. There are some north of Tennessee winners. Right. So I think last year the fact that people saw their scores about halfway through the year, just around the July time, right? People are like, ooh, I got to get my game on, right? And I'm looking at some of the cores, and I don't know if you noticed this, and for the people who understand cores, on the back, we have a whole bunch of X's. Each column equals to an event, right? That your chapter attended or that you attended to. And when you look, you see he went to 1, skipped 1, went to 3 in a row, skipped 1. But then after July, you see the into everything after July, right? To play catch up. And I think that was amazing because it got the did you see it on your core too? Good chapter, right? It got the competitive blood flowing.
Yeah.
It got the competitive blood flowing. So that was amazing. I really enjoyed going through the course and going, look at this person right here. Look at that
where
guy
you been
right here. And of course, let's not forget our trikes. We do have a trike category. This national rally is the first year we will be awarding trikes. All right. So looking forward to see who are our trike champions this year. So those numbers are already out. They've been submitted to the international MTO already. And of course, we can't release that. Y'all know the rule. But you want to know who did it? You better show up that day. You better show up that day and be there. In the meantime, go hang out. Thank you, ladies. We love you guys. What did he say? Short snow sucks.
He said move to Arizona. You won't have to fly.
Move to Arizona. Listen, I messed up and I told him that OSHA had offered me a position in Tempe, Arizona about a year ago. And ever since then, he's not letting it go. He goes, Joe, bro, you need to move out here. Listen, they have the same problem because there's a couple of months down there that temperature doesn't drop below 120. And I don't know if I want to ride at 120, right? But maybe. I don't know. My tires will melt. Nah.
It gets hot.
You can get sick, actually. You can get dehydrated. You can get sick.
I guess every region has their, because the Southeast has their storms. Every region.
Said, I already talked to Nancy, bro. Crash, you got a message. BB from Lama Kingsburg says she'll be contacting you soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Good night. And with everybody that we have here, we'd like to remind you guys every Monday at 7 p.m. We'll be here. We come hang out. We talk to you guys. This is Rustic and Organic. No agenda. Just us talking to our friends. No F-bombs. He behaved today. I think he was tired.
I know.
You notice he also didn't have a...
That's why he was behaving.
He was behaving. He also didn't but as with every week, we thank every single one of you guys that tune in. Aldi, as always, thank you for being my backbone here on the show. Sometimes in the background, loading pictures, uploading videos, contacting you guys, making sure we got our guests ready to come in. So thank you, Aldi, for all that you do. A day like today where I was running super late, she took over and all I had to do was show up and stand in front of the mic, right? So thank you, guys. We love you. And don't forget, guys, what's our saying? Say every day, every week when we leave here, this is who we are. This is how we live. This is how we ride. We'll see you guys next Monday. We love you. Thanks, Northeast.
Yeah. Is Lama in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine. What up, bro? DJ Rara, Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, Lama. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. Lama worldwide. Let's go. L's up. Everybody L's up. Everybody L's up. Lama. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start in Humble Park, 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. Lama International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen.